Hey, good morning. Chuck here with Apple Drains. Let's make a quick note about how much fall you need to put in a French drain. Let's take a look. So we've got a line that starts in the back of the house, and the elevation in the back is 6 inches. And you can see that it drops to 0 where we discharge. So how much fall do you really need?
I get so many questions about getting the correct amount of fall on a French drain or a downspout drain, whichever. You know, you have to remember that you get confused. Sewer line is something different than yard drains, than rainwater drainage. Sewer line, you're actually putting something solid down into the pipe, whether it be waste or grease from the sink, whatever. That's different. You must have fall for that debris to flow through there. These lines are different. You can get away with very minimal fall because it's clear water. There's no debris dropping into your system. It doesn't have to have a great big fall for that water to pull out the debris. It's this clear water. And I hope that makes it so you understand. That's the best way I could describe that. So many comments, so many questions about how deep and how much fall do we need? Do we need a 1/4 inch every 10 feet, 1/8 of an inch? Guys, you need to make sure that it runs downhill if you can. If it runs level, it'll work. It'll work slow, but it'll work. And remember that you're putting nothing down this line. It is not a sewer line. That's the big key. So let's take a look at this side of the house, and you can see the swell. We've got plenty of gravity to bring that water from back by the lanai. Get back there. You can see the lanai back there. Plenty of gravity, a good shovel deep, and we'll have good gravity coming all the way out here to the front. The other side's a little different, not quite as much gravity, so we need that sump pump. Also, the footer pipe is going to be very deep, and once we go down to the footer, we would be well below this section here, even on the other side. So we need to lift that water up on the other side and send it out with a pump. Real simple stuff.
This line actually runs almost level from the beginning of the line back by the pool lanai out here to the swell. And the reason it's like that is because we're starting over a shovel deep. So we really lost all the fall as soon as we started to dig. Do you understand? In other words, we are already at the 6-inch level that we had to begin with. So we're going to trench a line, and it's going to run pretty much flat all the way out. And this system is going to work great. You do not need that much fall, if any, for your French drain to work. Water rises up from the bottom, and as it gets higher in the pipe, it begins to flow. It will flow as fast as the water comes in. It will flow all the way out to the street. So again, how much fall do you really need? It's great if you've got 12 inches of fall, great. But your French drain will work with 1 inch or less of gravity fall.
Okay, so we have our trench dug all the way out here to the swell, and we had to make several irrigation repairs because there's so many tree roots here that as you dig down, of course, you break the sprinkler lines. A couple repairs right here. Over here is we believe it's an old system, but we're going to put it back together. Real mess there. Repair there, and then we've got our drain line installed, some of it. We've got a catch basin going in here. We've got the yard drain through here. This is all solid pipe as it runs back. Another catch basin, and this is all yard drain, so it's perforated pipe. And then we picked up the downspout and also the channel drain. If you look closely, you see that hole that came out? That drops into the catch basin, and this line runs all the way out to the front. Just about done. So the reason I have on my surgical mask is because my fiance is in Singapore, and if you guys aren't following this coronavirus, it's really bad in Singapore, and I just really want everybody to be aware of what's happening with this coronavirus. And of course they've renamed it, and it's quite bad in Singapore. It's really bad in China. I'm sure you're following that news, but just paying my respects because she's in the epicenter of a virus that's spreading from Singapore to the rest of the world. Hey, this is Chuck with Apple Drains reminding you that if you believe you can do something, I guarantee you can do it. Have a great day.